Hi guys. Well, as I told you, I will be doing different stuff on here. I'm watching Justin Jackson, Pastor JJ. I used to watch it a long time ago when he was with his wife Mahogany, and they have six cute little boys, so cute. Well, they got a divorce. They have six boys, not two, not three, but six. That's a wonderful thing. Six boys. Oh my God. I bet you she want a girl so bad. But I guess Mahogany's with a new guy. Allegedly, he has a felony. Allegedly, his ex-girlfriend or wife, he had three babies on her, allegedly. Then allegedly, Justice say all he did was like, he didn't cheat. He just did the other cheat where you like talk to them, I think, imagine, I don't know, but they've been divorced for a while. I haven't really been watching them, but I've seen everybody talking about the way Mahogany boyfriend picked up his son when they dropped him off, allegedly. Well, he has it on tape. I looked at it. You can see, but you can't see. Let's listen to a little bit of Justin.
I want to address the narrative too real quick this morning while I have you here about this divorce and being a parent. And let me say this plainly, because culture keeps confusing marriage failure with parental failure, and the two are not the same. My divorce has nothing to do with co-parenting. Let me say it again. My divorce has nothing to do with my co-parenting.
That's so true. It has nothing to do with it. They're two different things.
Me falling short in my marriage does not excuse irresponsibility when it comes to our children. And it does not remove accountability from either parent. Two things can be true at the same time. I can own where I fell short and still demand structure, safety, and responsibility for my children. Grace does not erase order.
Okay, let me let y'all hear something, a little bit about what happened, allegedly. So sad, poor babies. So sad.
Okay, responsibility or ask for help ahead of time. Some people said you should have kept the kids. But here's the truth. There were obligations that day that I could not move. And even though I disagree with the parenting plan, I honored the plan that she put in place. Integrity doesn't disappear when it's inconvenient. So since she didn't come to the exchange, I made the executive decision and some others and proceeded to her home to drop off the children. And because I understand how narratives get twisted, I recorded everything. Not for attention, for accountability. Because see, I already knew what I was walking into. Because there's so many lies and so many narratives. Because see, when people can't control you, they love to change the narrative. So I show up at the house already recorded. Because when people can't control you, they'll change the narrative. And while I'm making sure my children are safe, Her boyfriend, because Marcel goes and opens the door, second youngest, rushes downstairs. And as you see, I don't gotta lie to you, because it's there. I ain't got to lie for nobody. Calls me, and I quote, a fuck nigga, and telling me to follow directions. And here's where I think it gets interesting to me.
How he gonna follow direction? She didn't follow direction. Like he said, she could have sent him to pick up the kid. She sent him to pick up the kids from school. So they the one not following direction, allegedly.
It's interesting that he used the language toward me, considering that according to Wiley, according to speaking to his ex-wife, you call me out of my name. You call me a fuck nigga. But this is the person that had allegedly, and maybe his ex-wife was speaking, she reached out to me. That's the only reason I have not ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. Your ex-girlfriend reached out to me. That's the only reason I have a relationship with her. But you calling me a fuck nigga, but you the one that had 3 babies on your ex-girlfriend. I'm confused.
But yeah, I just want to come to you guys and just show you guys. That's why girls, even God, we have to do better. We have to stop having all these kids and the relationship don't work out and then get with the next person. Please, God, you younger people who don't have no kids, and I tell my 2 younger kids over and over, don't have no baby by one person so quick, because they allegedly, he said they got married too young. Just like with me, I got married too young. But I made sure, it took me 2 times to go through 2 guys before I found the right person that I know was going to help me raise my kids and protect my kids. It took me to go through 2 men. But that first, I ain't going to count that first one because I was only with him for 7 months and he was abusing my kids and I got the hell away from him. But the second one, I was with him for 11 years. I thought he was the right one, but I seen he wasn't. And then the next one, I've been with him for over 20 years. We have 2 lovely kids. That's 24 and 21. Girls, guys, we have to make sure before you decide to have a baby, you have to make sure, is this the person I want to spend the rest of my life with for that baby's sake? Because no other man, no other woman is going to treat your child like it's their own. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're not going to treat your child like you treat them, nourish them, and love them. They're not. I stress that over and over to my 2 younger kids. Please, if you have one baby, you got to do everything in your power to stay together, even if you get married. And if you get married, it's only a few things where you can get a divorce. If they're beating on you, if they're cheating. But other than that, you got to do what you got to do, to stay with that person. Because that next woman or that next man ain't going to love your child like their father. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. So guys, please, you younger, before you have any baby, make sure this is a person you want to be with for the rest of your life. Because if you don't, either way you like it, he's going to be in your life the rest of your life if you have kids. So please, guys, don't have no babies. And down the line, something happened, y'all break up, then you get with somebody else mistreating your baby. I did that, but I was with that guy for only 7 months. I got the hell away from him. At first he was abusing me, but when he started abusing my kids, it was time to go. And I regret for staying there with him for that 7 months. But I got away from him before somebody got hurt. Either him, me, or my kids. So Justin, do what you gotta do to protect your boy. You have 6 boys, and I think they have like autism or something, so they really can't tell you what's really going on. You have 6 boys you have to protect. Allegedly. So Justin, please do what you gotta do to protect your boys. Please. Bye, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye.